Hey Hunters, Lord here, back with another Monster Hunter World Iceborne set video. So we've finally done it. With this hunting horn video, we have now covered endgame sets for all 14 weapon types for Monster Hunter World here in 2024. I really do hope you guys have been enjoying the sets, as I've had a ton of fun messing around with each of the weapon types, as well as building these sets for you guys. Now, for this video specifically, I've prepared a couple hunting horn sets for you guys. We're going to start off with an elemental set, followed by a max DPS endgame set that is extremely strong, but also very customizable. I also have a pre-Fatalis set that should be available to you mostly after beating the story of Iceborne. And finally, we'll go over a full support and wide range centered set. Now before we start, just a quick reminder that you don't have to use exactly what I use in my videos. If you prefer a different weapon or armor or skill, then you're totally free to change these sets that I'm about to show you in order to fit in what you like. Do remember that it's just a game and you should play in the way that makes it fun for you. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into the sets. Now starting off with the elemental set, it runs the exact same for every element. We're only going to be changing the horn and the element attack skill. We'll of course be rocking with 5 pieces of Safajiva armor, and the charm will be the level 5 charm of your element of choice. Now for this set, I've opted to show off dragon, so I'm using the Elatrion hunting horn. However, the Kiar hunting horns are insanely strong for water, thunder, and ice, as well as being basically just as good as Elatrion for dragon, so you definitely have some options there. If you're looking to fit in other quality of life skills, I'd recommend first dropping Agitator, as it's not very crucial to this set. Now we get full elemental attack, maximum resentment, 90% crit on tenderized weak spots, health boost, crit boost, horn maestro. I mean, this set really just has it all. Now since Safi armor has no way to manage sharpness, I've personally opted for a sharp jewel to get us 60 seconds of unlimited sharpness anytime we sharpen. Now all in all, elemental hunting horn is very strong and can be better than even the raw DPS versions in certain matchups, so be sure to give this one a try. So up next is our max DPS Fatalis set. Now do note that this set is extremely customizable, so I'll be sure to show you guys a few ways that you can mix it up, but this right here is the bare bones of what you'll want to have before adding any extras. After you have this part of the set, you can really add in whatever you like. Do note that the attack combination decorations are my personal choice, and you can fit in whatever other attack combination decorations you'd like, as you really only need attack level 4 to make this set work. The first example would be fully maxing out the DPS and tossing in some Slugger for extra KOs. This is how I personally run my set, so I can attest to just how strong it is. And the second example I've prepared for you guys is a wide range support style set. Again, this is purely an example of on how you could customize the set, so feel free to swap around some of the decorations to fit the skills that you like. The next set is for those of you who don't have full Fatalis gear. Roughly, this should be available to you right after beating the Iceborne story. You may not be able to get the charm to level 5, but you'll be roughly close to this. I chose to rock a Safi hunting horn. The awakens are shown here. Now do note that the song awaken is again my personal choice, so you can opt for another song list or another attack awaken instead. Now do note that I'm purely using the Safajiva horn as an example. You could really opt for whatever horn you like here, whether you wanted to go for Raging Bracky, or if you wanted to elementally match, or if you had a certain song list that you liked on a different horn, you could feel free to use whatever. Now this set should easily be able to carry you up until you farm Fatalis enough to make the previous Fatalis set, so definitely use this if you're done with the Iceborne story, but not quite to Fatalis yet. Now finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, we have the support horn set. Now there's a lot of ways to make the support sets. Typically Free Mill Secret is a big deal with these, and you can get that from rocking either 4 pieces of Kulf Taroth armor or 3 pieces of Tigrex armor. That I would recommend if you wanted to make a set like this before getting to Fatalis. However, once you get to Fatalis, you can of course use 4 pieces of Fatalis to unlock all secret skills, and since this is an endgame video, I've went ahead and made a singular endgame version. Again, a lot of these skills are personal preference, like earplugs and speed eating, but they all work so perfectly in sync together to make a great support set. Now again, the weapon can be whatever you want. If you like certain songs on a different horn, feel free to toss it in. If you like health recovery songs instead of attack songs, or if you want to bring earplug songs and then drop the charm, you could totally do that. Just note you may have to drop some other skills if you switch weapons, since you won't have the 2 level 4 slots that the Fatalis horn has. Now the coolest part about this is that you still get really nice damage skills, high crit, peak performance, and you're also able to infinitely heal yourself and your teammates. Alright, so that is it. Hunting Horn being the 14th weapon that we've covered for sets in Monster Hunter World and Iceborne here in 2024. Let me know if there's any other Monster Hunter specific content you guys would like to see covered next. If you guys did find today's video helpful, be sure to hit that like button down below, as it's a totally free way to support my channel. If you're new to my channel, new to Monster Hunter, or if you liked what you saw and you want more content just like this, then you should definitely subscribe so that way you don't miss out on future uploads. With all that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video, the massive support on this series of videos so far this year. I want to wish you all a good day and happy hunting.